Hey everybody, what's going on? It's Mitch from We in Tennessee. Happy Sunday morning to you, or whenever you're watching this. Today I'm going to be bringing you a lot of things thrown your way. So let's go ahead and get started with. Um, it's going to be a real touchy subject because I don't want to offend anybody, and I don't hope hopefully I'm not going to. But we're talking about Mexican food here. All right, so here we go. Coming from California, where there was just so much good Mexican food because we're so close to Mexico. And we just got used to just eating at really good Mexican restaurants. And then we come here to Tennessee. Oh boy, I hope I don't offend anybody. It's just been real hard. And again, we're here in East Tennessee, Maryville. It's hard to find good Mexican food. And notice I said it's difficult. And here is my disclaimer. We have not been to every Mexican restaurant. So we're hoping that there's something out there that we're missing that eventually we will find. But we haven't found anything comparable yet. And and here is where it gets a little tough. We talk to different people. I talk to colleagues and friends, and they're like, hey, try this place. It's really good. Now, man, I hope I don't offend anybody. It's hard to take that advice because unless they're from California and know what really good Mexican food is like, it's hard to say, hey, try this place, it's really good. Because what is their standard or bar of very good? And it's even hard just with regular food, right? Haven't you had a friend go, hey, try this place, it's really good? And then you have this high expectation and it doesn't match what you're expecting. And then you throw in now a specific kind of food like Mexican food, and the bar might be different because if you've been here in Tennessee, your bar might be a lot different from those of us that come from California where the bar is higher. You guys get what I mean? I hope I'm not sounding weird, and I'm hoping not people are not frowning at me going, are you trying to say that we're somehow less of Mexican food aficionados here in Tennessee? And I don't know, take it for what it's worth. But we're still holding out hope. There have been folks that have come before us that were from California that have been here longer, and they're like, we haven't found that place either. And so, we're holding out hope, but it's hard when people before us have come and said, good luck, we haven't found it. And I'm just hoping that maybe their taste is different. I don't know. It's really tough. And those of you from California or maybe even Texas, you guys know what we're talking about here. Real, down to earth, hole in the wall, authentic Mexican food. And you go to different places and it's like, oh, that's not it. And so we're holding out hope. Let's just put it that way. Bottom line, we're holding out hope, hoping that one day we'll find this place here close to Maryville, Knoxville, somewhere, and that we're going to enjoy it. All right, and I've talked about this before, but if you're new to this channel, expect when you go to the grocery store, it's not a shopping cart here in Tennessee. It's called a buggy. And I just had to laugh out loud at that one. I'm like, are you kidding? But hey, if you're calling it a buggy, we're calling it a buggy. I'm sorry though, it says on the thing it's a shopping cart, but hey, I'm embracing all of this, so I will call it a buggy if you want me to. I just tell my, family, hey, put this in the cart. Let's take the cart back to the cart place. So it's going to take me a while to call it a buggy, but anyway, let's go ahead and switch gears now to streets that somehow they're one street and then you keep driving and then it becomes a different street and it's really hard to find directions. I'm going to be starting off by driving and telling you something that's very interesting about Tennessee, something that never happened to us in California. So I'm going to be hitting a street right now, well, it may be a quarter mile, where it is very confusing because on Google Maps it will say one street, but it turns into so many other streets. So for those of you coming to Tennessee, be careful when you hit a certain street and you're looking for directions to be like, Hey, wait a minute. I thought it was this street. Wait, now it's a different street. So watch this. I'm coming up on a street and here it is. It's called Washington Street. And I'm going to go ahead and drive down Washington Street. In fact, I'll be letting you see what I see and I'll show you how many times it changes. And I'm going to go ahead and head down the street and tell you everything that it becomes. Okay, one of our main grocery stores is Kroger, if you're wondering. We do have Burger King, McDonald's, for those of you that like fast food, Taco Bell. Now let's go ahead and take a drive here in North Maryville. I have never really experienced or driven in this part of town, but it's really beautiful. Let's check it out. Now let's go ahead and take a drive here in North Maryville. I have never really experienced or driven in this part of town, but it's really beautiful. Let's check it out. Okay, guys, I'm passing the Tyson McGee Airport. Should be right over there. We'll be going over this overpass here, and this can be a very crowded place. Up here on the 129, it can get very crowded. My wife and I, one Friday afternoon, it was about 4 or 5 o'clock, we spent 15 minutes waiting to turn left. It was that much traffic coming at us. Thank goodness we're not doing that. how pretty in here with all the trees. All right, guys, thank you so much for taking your time to watch this video. It's so cool. It's almost summertime. School's going to get out on May 19th. I kid you not, I have never finished school in the month of May before. In California, it was always June, June, June. Even if it was June 1st, it was June. And to get out on May 19th, that's crazy stuff because we start school at the same time as we did in California. So I don't know. Are we teaching less days? Maybe. But it's going to be cool to get off on May 19th. So, yeah, May 19th. So it's just so fantastic to think that summer's coming and we don't have to unpack boxes or, put up new things in our house. It's just going to be cool to relax for a little bit and enjoy this wonderful state. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you want to check out these videos, they're just more of our journey from California here to Tennessee. And it's almost been a year and I'm still learning so much. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you in my next video.